WLS is everywhere you are. Connect with the WLS AM app on your smartphone. Listen live online and catch up on Newsmaker podcasts at WLSAM.com.
7:35. Jake Hartford here, Awake with Jake. On 89 WLS, be here till 8 o'clock, and it's Paul Bryan with Drive Chicago. If you're just joining us, I have the transcript from a hearing which was held Wednesday. It was the House Oversight Committee. Testifying in front of the committee was Bureau of Labor Statistics Acting Commissioner Josh Galvin and Assistant Secretary for Employment and Training Jane Gates. And the hearing was called, quote, Addressing Concerns About the Integrity of the U.S. Department of Labor's Jobs Reporting, unquote, hearing. Where do they come up with those names? What is that? But reading from the transcript, the Obama administration is big on touting all the green jobs they're creating and learning that, just about anything is a green job. If you sweep up at a solar panel facility, it's a green job. If you drive a school bus, it's a green job. Now, when I went back and looked through this transcript some more, if you put gas in the school bus, it's a green job. This is almost like, you're a redneck. If you put gas in a school bus, you got a green job. Let's go to Noreen in Highland Park. Hey, Noreen, you're on 89 WLS.
Good morning, Jake. I don't understand how doctors and nurses are green jobs. Is that because they wear scrubs that are green?
That, and I think they keep people alive, which helps recycle people, and they do transplants, green jobs.
Oh, well, but maybe they probably disallow OB-GYN doctors because they bring new people into the world. That probably wouldn't be a green job then.
I don't know. That's not covered in the transcript. But it's a good question. Good question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go to Randy in Huntley.
Yeah, hi, how are you doing today?
Did you ever play for the Cubs? Anyway, go ahead.
No, I did not.
What's on your mind?
I was thinking all these people that work at the ComEd coal-fired power plants, they have to have green jobs there because they're supplying electricity to recharge these 16 or 17 electric cars we got in Illinois.
You're right, green jobs.
Yeah, even the guy that sweeps up in there, too. His would be a green job.
That's right, the guy that sweeps up at the coal power plant to provide electricity for the 16 or 17 electric cars, green job.
Correct.
You could be a government worker there, Randy.
Well, how can you be employed by the government and work at the same time?
Double dipping.
Okay, I can handle that.
Thank you, Randy.
All right, thank you.
Let's go to Bob in Buffalo Grove. Hey, Bob.
Good morning, Jake.
Good morning, sir.
I had a question for you with regards to all this, the electric cars and the green cars, especially the new Fisker. Are the workers, the repair mechanics that have to repair all the broken down electric cars considered green jobs?
Not only are those mechanics who work on those broken down cars considered having green jobs, but the people who push those cars out of traffic to the side of the road, those are considered green jobs.
Unbelievable.
It's anything.
Yeah, this week I just read the new touted Fisker has got more problems with it. In fact, there was one news report, I haven't been able to confirm it, saying that the company may even go belly up.
Well, I saw something that they're going to leave the country and go do, make the cars somewhere else. They're unhappy that we're not embracing them.
Yeah. You have a good week.
Thank you, Bob.
Take care.
Hey, I'm going to get in my new Fisker, go out for a push. That's just a joke. Rosette in Brookfield, good morning.
Hi, it's Roselle in Brookfield. Good morning.
Okay. You don't get me for being wrong.
Okay.
Welcome to 89 WLS anyway.
Thank you. Good morning. I have a question. I have two granddaughters, and are these green jobs? One of them is 13 and collects unused fruit and vegetables from her middle school and takes them to an animal shelter. And the other one is 6 and collects all kind of junk all over the neighborhood and keeps it. Are those green jobs, but they don't get paid for it?
All right, the first one, getting the unused fruits and vegetables and then taking them to the animal shelter, that would be a green job.
Okay.
The second one is close to being a green job if she didn't keep it. Now, if she collected all the stuff and then sold it at a garage sale or gave it away, then it would be a green job.
I was thinking maybe because nothing goes into a landfill.
Oh, I'm going to have to run that past the board.
Okay.
That's right. That's right on the edge.
Free, by the way.
Oh, that's frowned upon. That's frowned upon.
I just wanted to let you know, third generation, green jobs, that's what my granddaughters do.
All right. Thank you, Roselle.
Thank you. Bye.
Tom in Burridge. Good morning, Tom. You're on 89 WLS.
Hey, Jake, how you doing?
What's on your mind?
You're to be complimented. I think you're performing a great public service this morning.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I provide public service.
I know, but there's an area that I think would encompass a lot of jobs, and it would encompass the public being involved, and that would be porta potties. And they're at all the construction sites. They're at all the the different places where people need those, Taste of Chicago, so forth and so on. And I think that, there's a lot of people involved in that, and the public's involved. They're actually contributing to this. There may be other colors other than green involved, and there's probably some gas that works in this thing.
Well, the people who directly pick up and clean the porta potties are green jobs. Yes. Those that contribute to what's in the porta potties, brown jobs.
Yes, and of course it's generating a lot of gas too. So I mean, it's a big area that I think Obama should work on.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Rich on 90. Welcome to 89 WLS.
Hey, I love your show.
So do I.
Hey, horse jockey, is that a form of commuting?
No, that's not commuting because you start and end up in the same place.
Okay, how about tearing old barns down? Is that a form of recycling?
That would be a green job, yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Thanks.
Bob in Chicago.
Yeah, hi, Jake. Do you suppose that while the government employees are picking their noses and redefining what real work is by coming up with these harebrained new definitions of green jobs, do you suppose that would be a green job too?
I would consider that stealing mine and your tax dollars. That's what I would consider it.
But they're doing it all the time and counting their money at the same time.
Oh God, I just cannot believe this. And if you read the transcripts, the congressman who's asking the question says, "I can tell you're not delighted to be here."
Oh, jeez. I'm really disappointed with the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the way they cook the books. And I'm sorry. I wish there would be a congressional investigation on that.
It's really sad that you have to put somebody under oath to find out that this is how they come up with green jobs.
Yeah, isn't it, though?
Really? Thanks, sir.
Well, don't look for our Justice Department to do anything because they have to put him under oath to tell the truth on what's going on the border.
You got that. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Paul in Aurora. Paul, you're on 89 WLS.
Hey, Jake, I just had a meeting with my accountants for my business, and they actually are telling their clients to slow down on their saving for college because of this new Stafford program. And what's interesting about it is, let's say you borrow, $150,000 for college. When you get out, you pay 10% of your yearly income is the most you'll pay back on that loan. But what gets me is I don't know how they're going to pay for this because the rules say that at the end of the 20th year, whatever balance is remaining on that loan is just forgiven. So you can just walk away from it. So if you only pay back, say you come out making $30,000-$40,000 a year, you pay $3,000-$4,000 a year for 20 years, you pay back $60,000 to $80,000 on a $150,000 loan plus interest. You walk away from the rest.
Now, is that 10% of the gross your income or 10% of your net?
I believe it's 10% of your gross.
But now the president said he was doing it on disposable income.
Well, all of our income is disposable to him. So So I guess it's all perspective.
So the kids were thinking disposable after they pay the rent, the car, and all that other stuff.
I'm guessing so, but yeah, in our meeting, that's what they described to us was that you just pay back 10%. So they're saying, scale back on your saving and look towards borrowing that because the interest rate is so incredibly low. And if you end up going to a high dollar school, you'll walk away from most of that debt at the end of 20 years.
Plus, the bonus is you get cheap health insurance.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Dick.
So the president was jobbing the kids then the other day when he said disposable income. Promised them something that's not really going to happen anyway. Mike in Hinsdale. Mike?
Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. You're on 89 WLS.
Actually, here's an enormous opportunity for the president on green jobs is all of us who pay taxes, some of those dollars go into places like Solyndra. So we're all of us have green jobs. All of us.
Thank you, Mike.
Sure.
And if you put more people to work, there'd be more green jobs. Bonnie in Inverness, you're on 89 WLS, Bonnie.
Good morning. Thank you for taking my call. President Obama has the ultimate green job. He slings a lot of fertilizer and MSNBC recirculates it.
Now, do you know he has his own food bag? When he came to town last week, I read in the column the other day, he brought his own food with him that says President on the bag.
Well, maybe he's afraid somebody will poison him.
Either that or Michelle packs him a lunch so she makes sure he eats healthy.
Well, she ought to do something useful, don't you think?
Thank you, Bonnie.
Have a good day.
Mike in Peoria. Hey, Mike, you're on 89 WLS.
Yes, good morning, Jake. I was wondering, what about the people that work for or work in the factories that make that product Beano or any of the other intestinal issue substances that are supposed to help reduce the flatulence, which will then reduce the methane, which then gets rid of the greenhouse gases and helps the environment?
Yeah, that could be a green job.
Perfect.
There's a place for you in the Obama administration, Mike.
Oh God, no, please.
Yes, he would like thinking like that. You're more advanced thinker than the people at the Bureau of Labor.
I don't know what to say about myself after that one, then.
I know, I ruined your day, didn't I?
Have a good one.
You too. Take care, Mike.
Bye.
Hey, speaking of ruining your day, I don't know if everybody that's here now was with me at 5 o'clock. If you heard the national news at the top of the hour at 5 o'clock, they were talking about evil soda. And this is the way it started with cigarettes. Here is a guy, I want you to listen to this soundbite. This is a guy who worked, I think, for Coca-Cola, marketing Coke. Listen to what he says.
A lot of people who have spent a lot of time selling a lot of Cokes have some karma debt that they feel like they owe. I certainly do.
He says Coke was marketing to children. They try to sell soda to children. This is getting nuts. Kid, would you like some Coke? No, I don't do drugs. No, this is the real thing. Comes in a bottle. God, this is scary. They're gonna have a congressional hearing. They're gonna put all the big soda manufacturers up there and have them put their hands up in the air and say, promise to tell the truth. Did you sell soda to children? It would be a green job. 7:48 back after this.
The president's going to be here. President's going to be here.
How to traverse traffic when the president comes to town.
Here's what you want to do.
With Rowan Roper and ABC 7's Ron Majors.
If you have to be on the inbound Kennedy, what you want to do is get to an entrance, park right next to the police car that's blocking the entrance, and then just as the presidential motorcade goes by, you try and fall in line.
A public service message from Rowan Roper.
What could possibly go wrong there?
Afternoons 2 to 6.
Don't get me started.
On Chicago's talk leader.
It's like a heist movie.
89 WLS.
Baseball is better with tradition.
There it goes! Way back! It might be! It could be! It is!
Baseball is better with history.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Good! A miss, strike three! 20 strikeouts for Gary Woods!
Baseball is better with fans who care. Baseball is better in ballparks like this. Back goes Davis. Back to the warning track. That ball is off the ivy and bouncing away. Baseball is better during the day. A perfect day for a game. A beautiful day for baseball here at the Friendly Confines. Baseball is better when you win.
Here comes the throw. Cubs win. Cubs win.
Cubs baseball. Baseball is better here.
Come watch the Cubs battle the Tigers on Wednesday, June 13th. Game time is 7:05 at Wrigley Field. The first 10,000 fans will receive a Cubs keychain, compliments of Pepsi. Get your tickets at Cubs.com and see you at the game.
Feldco, the Midwest leading home renewal company, is now hiring sales professionals. We seek highly motivated sales employees interested in upward mobility who can close Feldco's industry-leading sales appointments. Earn in excess of 6 figures as commissions and bonuses are not capped. Feldco proudly offers comprehensive medical benefits, a 401k plan, and paid training. Our final training class starts soon. To apply, visit forfeldco.com.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
If it's time to select a new health plan for your company, United Healthcare can help you find a better solution. Together with healthcare providers and facilities like the Rush System for Health, which includes leading hospitals and physicians in the greater Chicago area, they're offering the healthcare access and coverage options that may help more people in Illinois to manage their health. Talk to your broker today about plans from United Healthcare. Copyright 2012 United Healthcare Services, Inc. Insurance coverage provided by or through United Healthcare Insurance Company and United Healthcare Insurance Company of Illinois or its affiliates. Administrative services provided by United Healthcare Services, Inc. or their affiliates. Health plan coverage provided by or through United Healthcare of Illinois, Inc.
Welcome to the Lincoln Financial Chief Life Officer Business Update. Mr. Barkles is appointed Chief Tail-Wagging Officer.
Well, the arrival of Mr. Barkles is seen as a positive by shareholders Molly and Sam. Mr. Barkles' duties will involve cuddling and gnawing on table legs.
This Chief Life Officer Business Update brought to you by Lincoln Financial, where your life is big business. Take charge at lincolnfinancial.com/CLO. Products and financial services provided by the Lincoln National Life Insurance Company, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and in New York, Lincoln Life and Annuity Company of New York, Syracuse, New York.
The latest news from the nation and across the globe is just minutes away with ABC News, 89 WLS and WLSAM.com.
I met her at a dance. I remember she was very cold. So strangely beautiful, I swept her up to carry her home. Resurrection Mary, wander from your cemetery.
7:52. Awake with Jake. Paul Bryan here with Drive Chicago in a few minutes. Taking your calls about green jobs. Yori and DeKalb.
Hey, Jake, I was just calling to let you know that all the people driving through the alleys picking up the metal and taking it to salvage yards, we never knew those were green jobs.
Those are green jobs, and even if they're not getting paid by an employer, they should be taken off the unemployment rolls.
That's millions of people all across the country going through every alley. I just thought I'd let you know that we didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're out there. They're pioneers in the green job movement.
That's it. I just thought I'd let you know. Daley had a plan. Remember when he said he wouldn't stop the people from picking them up because they were cleaning up the city?
Exactly. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
And that's just like Herbert Hoover had all those green jobs when people were working in bicycle shops selling bicycles. Rich and Niles. Hey, Rich, you're on 89 WLS.
Yeah, I'd just like to let you know the Treasury has gone green because I got a notice. I had a Legacy Treasury Direct account where you could call up on the phone and buy a Treasury bill or note, and they would take the money directly out of your savings account. But then I got a notice saying they're going to go green, which meant that the only way you could buy these things was to go through a broker, or else you had to go get a computer and go online. So what they did is what was very simple to do. They made it very difficult or impossible for most people like myself.
So a telephone is not considered green?
Maybe it is. I guess not.
I never knew that. Wow, I didn't know if you use a telephone, it's not green.
It's not green. And Legacy, that's a Treasury going green, and they said that's why they're phasing this program out. So if you want to buy these things, you have to go through a broker, or you have to go buy a computer and go online.
All right, thank you, Rich.
Okay.
See, that makes no sense. Because since we're finding out today that anything is considered green, by taking it off the phone, what's the point? If you drive a regular school bus, not a hybrid is considered green, but a regular school bus is considered green. If you're a school bus driver, you're in green. You got a green job. If you put gas in the school bus, it's a green job. So what's the difference at this point? Pam and Hobart, you're on 89 WS, Pam.
Hi, Jake. I just wondered if you were going to post that congressional department list on your website at all.
If I can figure a way to do it, I will.
Okay, because I'd love to have a copy.
It was a hearing this past Wednesday. Thank you, Pam.
All right, bye-bye.
You know, one of the stories we're not going to get to, sad story down in Mexico, 14 dismembered bodies were dumped in Mexico. It says police are trying to piece together what happened. Wayne in Chicago, you're on 89 WLS. Wayne?
Jake? Oh, Jake.
Yes, sir.
Actually, everybody, everything, cats, dogs, even the fish in your fishbowl has a green job. We're oxygen conversion units.
You know what? I normally would go along with that, but if we do that, then that just makes a mockery of the whole green job program.
Oh, well, hey, I'm still waiting for my check.
Well, keep waiting. Keep waiting, Wayne.
All right, have a good day.
Gina in Spring Valley. Gina, you're on 89 WLS.
Yes, sir. Gino.
Gino.
I saw the guy with the Coke, and that's really funny. What's next? The guy with the Lunchables? I sold Lunchables to kids, or I sold Cheetos to kids?
Yeah, that's
How
the
about
next.
Bugles?
I mean, isn't that... I mean,
We should get that guy with a baseball bat.
did we ever think we would demonize people who sold soda?
It's 15 minutes of fame. That's all it is, this TV. Hey, Mom, look, I'm going to say something really stupid, but I'm going to be on TV.
Well, this guy was part of the marketing program for Coke, and he's feeling guilty now since he didn't realize at the time that soda kills.
Well, everything kills. Coffee killed last week, and it's probably going to, and it was good the week before, and it'll probably kill next week again.
All right, take care, Gino.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I got to tell you, people are very concerned about this whole crackdown on, soda and ice cream and bread. Hey, by the way, if you people that sell bread at one of those bakery stores, outlet stores, that's considered green job. Anyway, I'm done. Paul Bryan coming up with Drive Chicago in a few minutes. I'll be back next Saturday at 5 a.m. Again, if you're just joining us, didn't hear the news, good friend of the show, Chicagoan, longtime Chicagoan, made a career of doing what he loved. Richard Crow, the ghost hunter. His website is ghosttours.com. Passed away. A very short illness, pancreatic cancer. He's going to be remembered by a lot of people. And he died, he did what he loved. And he made a career of it, but he'll be missed. Paul Bryan next, right here in 89 WS.
In 1931, she was struck down by a speeding car. On her way to a ball, she was buried with her dancing shoes on. Resurrection Mary wandered from your cemetery.